Alex, what about your group? Have you shared?
Can I share now?
Yeah, of course. You mean, yeah.
In the WeChat group or no?
It's okay. You can just share right now. Okay. And then the other one is Zaman, Fahar, your group, Shubrata. What about you? Shubrata. Okay, sorry, Shubrata already shared. And this one, Alex's group, Jahid, Rashid. Did you share?
I'm sharing with.
You already shared or you are sharing now?
I'm sharing now.
Okay. Now, the first question, okay, first question, let me ask some students. Maybe Osama. Osama, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so where can you see Chinese calligraphy in daily life or maybe in movies? What's your group's idea? Answer my question if you can answer, if you can hear me.
Yes,
So the first question.
what was the question again?
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
So I'm asking about the first question. Where can you see Chinese calligraphy?
Yeah, like I don't see it in my daily life, but we can see it in movies and Chinese documentaries.
Okay, in what
Chinese
occasions?
documentaries?
What kind of occasions in like in movies did people use Chinese calligraphy?
Sorry?
Okay, in movies.
Movies.
Okay, in movies, where do people use Chinese calligraphy?
Maybe it's a bit like an art for art.
For art, okay. When they practice art, okay. But I'm okay. So, and then let me ask, Jonas. Jonas, can you hear me?
Yes, Laush.
Yes, Jonas. Where can you see Chinese calligraphy in daily life?
I think we can see it in the festivals, also in the book's cover and signature.
Okay, signature, yes. Okay, signature during festivals and the cover of the books. Yes, very good. Okay. So, in daily life, okay. So here in daily life, here are just some examples. Okay. So for example, for decoration of the house and the decoration of the door, and this is used during a spring festival. And here it wrote some lucky sentences, lucky words, and we put this on the door. And we hope that with the lucky sentences, we'll have luck for the next year. And we also can write Chinese calligraphy on the fan. And do you know this guy? Beckham. Beckham, he's a football player. And we can also see the Chinese calligraphy on as tattoo. Okay, tattoo here. We can see the tattoo. This tattoo is Chinese calligraphy. So this is the first question, and the second one is about the similarity between the Chinese calligraphy and the Chinese painting. Let me ask maybe Said Hassan.
Yes, Laushi.
Yes, could you please share the similarities between Chinese painting and Chinese calligraphy?
I think Laushi, before when Chinese calligraphy Chinese calligraphy and both are art, Laushi.
Yeah, they are both arts. Of course, they are both arts. Okay, what else?
And there is some measure for Chinese calligraphy. We can see a lot of teacher who teach us Chinese calligraphy. When I was studying Chinese language and culture, then I studied a lot of about calligraphy. Even we have some classes. It's a very old tradition for Chinese culture.
There are tradition in Chinese
And
culture.
yes, and some of festival drawing Chinese calligraphy is one kind of compulsory, and every people enjoy it is very much.
Okay.
Like there's Chunjie the Shiho we New Year festival. When we celebrate New Year festival, our teacher arrange some calligraphy competition for us.
Okay, so
I can draw
okay, sorry,
good,
Said.
but
I'm asking
it's
about the similarity between Chinese painting and the Chinese calligraphy. So what's the relationship between the painting and the calligraphy? So we're not asking about the first
painting
question.
and calligraphy similarity is before Chinese painting was only a draw for this blank ink and only brushes. After that, when color invented, then Chinese culture started to use uh, every kind of colors. But before they only use black and white picture. So I
So
think this is the most
use the black and white.
similarity.
Only use the black ink. Okay, thank you for your sharing. And Zizankan, can you hear me? Anybody knows Zizankan in my class? Anybody knows this student? I'm very curious about this student. No one knows him, right? Hello, everyone.
No,
Anyone
no.
knows Zizankan?
Well, sure, maybe he's from Bangladesh. And actually, to speak the truth, we also don't know him actually. He's also mysterious like the Chinese painting.
Yeah, he's mysterious. So he always joins my class, but never answers my question and never joins the groups. I'm very curious about this student. Why? Why does he keep? Why does he keep coming to the class? Okay, nobody knows him, right?
Jishan Khan.
Okay, don't worry about this one. Okay, now Sabir, could you please share the answer of the second question? Very good. So first of all, the materials, okay, used for Chinese paintings and Chinese calligraphy are the same: ink, paper, and very good, Sabir. Okay, thank you for sharing. Okay, thank you. Okay, so any other ideas to add? Let me ask. Nahid Hassan Rubok.
Yes, Lashi.
Yeah, any other ideas to add to the second question?
Lashi,
Yes.
here, I think they are
too much depend on each other and can't live one without another.
Okay, they depend on each other. Okay.
And that's
Okay, so thank you for sharing. So actually in China, Chinese painting and Chinese calligraphy, they have the same origin. So as the video mentioned that if you want to be a good Chinese painter, you have to be good at Chinese painting because as just now Sabir said that they use the same materials, right? The brush, the ink, the paper. So the skills used to Chinese calligraphy is also applied to Chinese painting because how you handle the brush, the angle of your hands is very important to write Chinese calligraphy and also important to draw Chinese painting. And the skills and the aesthetics are also the same. Okay, the skills and the aesthetics are also the same. So that's why. Okay, that's why you can see on many paintings. Okay, on many paintings there are some Chinese calligraphies. Sometimes the calligraphy is used to add the title of the painting or describe the painting, or it's a poem. It's a poem related to the painting. And also sometimes the painters write their names and write the date when they drew the painting on the painting. So Chinese calligraphy and Chinese painting depend on each other and they cannot be separated. They are very close to each other. Okay, so that's the pre-task 1. Now let's have a look at the different styles of the Chinese calligraphy. So in your Chinese class, maybe the teacher already told you that Chinese characters, okay, during a long history, Chinese characters has evolved, okay, a lot. So the modern characters we are using now is not the same as the characters the ancient people used like 2000 years ago. So the style of Chinese painting, the style of Chinese calligraphy is closely related to different characters, okay, different shapes of the characters. This one, okay, this is, so now the picture I'm showing is a regular script. So this kind of style, okay, this style is called a regular script. Why is regular? You can see every character can be in a square. Every character can be in a square, and it's very easy to recognize. And it's the most commonly used writing style, kind of boring, but it's basic to all the other styles. Right now, you in your Chinese character class, you are learning this kind of style. And this one is called running script. Why is it called a running script? Because it's more free to write this kind of script. And if you have not learned this style, you cannot read it. At least you cannot read them all. This is called a running script. And this is more crazy. It's called cursive script. So most Chinese people cannot read this kind of the words on the calligraphy work.
So from ancient time, right?
Yeah, it's from ancient China, but right now artists still write this kind of scripts. It's just different types. So now let's focus on these 4 kinds of scripts. Okay, so the first one is called seal script. The second one is just now, it's called the clerical script and a cursive script and a regular script. So from this, from the picture, we can see that the regular script is like a square, and the first one, seal script, is very complicated. It's the most complicated, right? And this one, the clerical script is like very narrow, and this one is very crazy. Cursive run is very crazy. So now I'm putting different styles of one character. Okay, different styles of one character in here. Let's talk about. Let's find out what style is it. Okay, what style is it? Because there are 4 styles. For example, now we are going to the group. We are going to the break room. I'm going to send you the pictures, and please find out. Okay, find out what script is it. I need to regroup.